mom, my dad, me, and that was little brother.
3 years ago, Lori and Jimmy Lowe decided to adopt. It led to them working with an agency in hopes of getting matched with a child. But the process required a lot of paperwork and a whole lot of waiting.
I was like, Mommy, I want a little brother. And that's when she knew Jesus wanted us to adopt.
And although 8-year-old Presley is still waiting for his little brother to come home, he's also waiting for another surprise.
I had no one to play with.
And I was like, yeah. I said, we have to go for this. She said, don't tell me that. She's like, because if you give me the thumbs up, then we'll go home right now and get started.
An orphan teen from Ukraine was visiting his hosting family here in Midland. The hosting family, also friends with the Lowes, brought him over for the day. But it was after that moment they didn't think they'd consider the idea that this particular teen could potentially be the big brother that Presley never had.
We discussed it with Presley. We always want to make sure that he's involved. Do you remember what you told us?
I said, I was just thinking about that. That would be weird if we actually adopted Big Brother.
And when I met him, it literally took my breath away. I mean, I just saw him and I was like, and I just, in that moment, just knew that somehow our futures were tied together. I didn't know how at the time.
The teen, who we're going to address as Big Brother, was ready to head back to Ukraine, where he'd soon reach the age where he would no longer be eligible for adoption. But it was the Lowe's decision that would change Big Brother's life forever.
No matter how many obvious no's we kept running into, we just couldn't get past the idea that God was just like, no, this is what you're supposed to do. Just get the ball rolling and I'll take care of everything else.
A prayer that opened a door to a blessing.
That wasn't the plan at first. I was like, this isn't going to be so bad.
What are you the most excited about?
Getting to at least have a brother.